Right, good afternoon. This Paul. Paul, one of learner employee, come to join us for the presentation. My module number 4, which is BSD PEF 202, Plan and Apply Time Management. So it's a part of our module demonstrations from the government website, which is unit competency. It goes through 3 sessions. So Paul sitting here. Can you look at Paul? Paul, can you introduce yourself a bit?
Yeah, I'm Paul, work at Novars. Chung is going to teach me how to apply time management.
All right, yeah.
I should be able to implement that.
All right, good, Paul. Now, before we go, we have go through a bit of housekeeping here. So as you know, Paul sitting here is at the ballroom, which is the exit store there. And here, and also direct to outside, go back to the front master pond in the case of fire emergency, yeah? So we got fire equipment there, and we got toilet out there, so Paul aware of that, yeah? Okay. Coffee, the back there, you can make yourself.
A biscuit?
Should be there. And then we have a fire equipment there on the wall, and you're the team member of the fire warden, so we understand that, that's fine.
Yeah.
Break time, there's no break time because the short presentation is 30 minutes, so we go straight, okay? Now, any more questions about this, housekeeping?
No.
If not, we move on, okay? Now, next one, now the purpose of the plan and apply time management is allow the learner, employee, as we work together as a team to apply, control their time and action to a job, yeah? So as you come across your life experience, you should be the boss, you should be the manager, you should be whatever it is, you come across very well of a time management, prioritization of the job or task you do in life. So I trust you pretty well, maybe better than mine and better than someone else. And this is a unit competency we have to go through officially to provide a bit of knowledge, education, a bit training, even if you have full experience. And I would like you to take some away and good knowledge of this after the end of the day, take away, okay? So, what is purpose for the plan and time management is allow each employee, the learner, to apply, control their time and action to the job, and use a clear, consistent method of application in the unit of competency. Provide a clear and concise instructions on how to plan and prioritize time management. And hence, allow more productivity, time saving, prepare events, and accomplish more, and avoid distractions, because you come in the hand, you control your hands. And getting it right at the first time, so training is more efficient. Facilitate the continuous improvement of process and system in managing your task. And given scenario at the end of the session, you can demonstrate practice of this unit plan and apply time management. Yeah? So do you have any question about this slide at all? No?
No.
All right, we move on. Right, objectives of the unit competency. So understand this unit, and the objectives is to equip learners individually with the knowledge and skill necessary to effectively manage their time in both personal and professional setting. So learner will learn unit of competency and technique for prioritizing tasks, setting goals, and overcoming procrastination, and maintain work-life balance yourself. You come to work, finish your work, go home, and enjoy your lifetime, enjoy your time with your family. Yeah? Right. Any more question about this? No? Alright. Move on next slides. Okay, so session 1 we got organized work schedule. So discuss the agree the workload, job descriptions, and funding work plans with assistance from relevant personnel, CEO, your senior manager, your teamwork, your teammate, and then identify relationship between on work goals and work plans and organizational goals, all as a strategic plan and annual operational plan. Okay? Because you work closely with your task, your work plans, in order to service for community and the funding. Okay, and research time management techniques and strategy, and plan and prioritize tasks within allocated time frames. Yeah? You got a question about this slide at all, Paul?
Yeah.
Alright, let's go. Now the next one, discuss the agree and the workflows, job descriptions, your funding work plans, and the system from relevant personnel, CEO, your senior manager. And then by means, if you look at the black word in there, the paragraph, working closely with your senior manager, assign tasks and the project with the teamwork, and learn strategy for setting achievable deadlines. And you come across a line, have you been using setting SMART goals, like specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, time bound? Yeah? You come across a line, maybe you used one before, when you're young,
Yeah.
or when you're studying student, learning from school, whatever. So you might come across better than us, working experience. Yeah? Otherwise, you prioritizing your work using a method like the hands out there, the first one, Allison's power, decision magic, and ABC, ED. I mean, must do, should do, nice to do, delegate, eliminate them. Okay? So this is like applying for the model sample, apply to your life, your work, prioritize your work tasks. However, if you come to life, you got full experience, you don't have to, because you fully control your time. Yeah? You can prioritize your task to achieve that. Okay, then identifying the long-term and short-term goals, objectives, prioritize, seek assistance from relevant personnel, line manager, teamwork, yeah, etc. Now, you got a question about this slide, Paul?
So can I eliminate all my jobs from now on?
Okay, the next one, understanding the importance of the time management in personal and professional life. Develop skills to identify and prioritize tasks effectively. Planning and organization to-do list. So this is what you do come every morning. You might get some tasks from the email. Last night sent over Brendan or myself. You can put on the list of the book and you schedule yourself in the calendar what to do a week or the days later. Okay? And a SMART goal. If you don't have to set SMART goal. If you want to set SMART goal, you can set yourself SMART goal. So specific, measurable, achievable, as I mentioned before. Alright? This is for the task focus and track the progress of the task. And then GTD, getting things done as well. This is a part of a model sample. A method to capture process, organize, review, and add on to tasks to clear your mind and improve productivity. Okay? And the last one, develop and personalizing time management plan to improve your productivity and work-life balance. Okay? So this is the second, the topic of the session one. Okay? You got a question at all? I'll move on.
Yeah.
Yep, all right. Next one. Now, this is come to the end of session one, so the practicing time. You got a question. If you don't have a question, you can move on. If everyone have a chance to practice, and step by step, otherwise difficult step, you can ask me to help, okay? Come to your workplace. Now the next one will be the key techniques and strategy to manage your time at the session one. So time is so important. Time is a goal. So you organize your time and prioritize your work to do, yeah? Now, I give you to the model sample apply to your job. So first one is Eisenhower matrix. This is in front of you, yeah? And the second one is ABCDE method also as well. So you have a look at that. You got the question, you can let me know. Otherwise, if you know well about this kind of model, you don't have to apply for it. But it's good for you to go through a bit of a look at it, yeah? And when you prioritize, when your tasks come complicated and multiple coming at the same time, yeah? Okay. Any more question about the end of session one?
No.
No? We move on section 2. Now the section 2, okay, section 2 here. Okay, so starting with section 2, we skip the first slide, the second slide, which is the same as the first section 1. So first slide, second slide. Now we go to section 2 now. Complete approved task. Perform the task according to the designated timelines and instructions. Seek assistance from college when difficulties arise in achieving allocated tasks. Identify factors affecting work plans. Communicate progress on the work plan to relevant personnel according to organizational policy procedure. So which means when you come in to complete your work task, you may encounter a complicated, a complex task, but you won't be able to finish off. Maybe it's too much coming at the same time, you know what I mean? So you can seek assistance from teamwork. Brendan, myself, or Delta. So coming together maybe give you a hand of this. And don't shoot yourself to complete all the tasks at the same time. And then if you're capable, you can prioritize your tasks within a certain time and allocate to different timing, and you prioritize your job to achieve that, okay?
Yep.
So that's what we mean by that, okay? Now the second one is perform tasks according to designated timelines and instructions. So, to perform tasks according to designated timeline and instructions, prioritize your tasks. Identify your tasks, which tasks are most important and urgent, and focus on those first. So as you look at the hands out there, you can see, you can apply for those on there. So as an A, B, C, D, E, must do, important, urgent to do, secondly, general, not very important. So you can see apply to the model there. So make your job easier and time appropriate, allocate to the task. Okay? Now complete a schedule, develop a schedule that outline when each task should be completed, including deadlines and milestones. Yep, you're aware of that. You put in the calendar what time gonna be finished, when gonna be finished, and how we gonna be finished. So everything's in your hands, organize that. Yeah? In the notebook or the calendar. And then break down complex tasks, divide large tasks into smaller, medium or smaller or more manageable steps to make them easier to complete, okay? Have you been come across with this experience about large tasks before? Yes? So you might come to a large one, complicated, and you settle down your mind and break down a small task. Yeah?
Yeah, it's like if you're looking at a house to paint, you go into one room and finish one room.
Yeah.
And you close the door and you go to the next
That's
room
right.
and do that, rather than trying to look at the whole picture.
So paint the whole house with a large task.
There you go.
Yeah, you break the small one, doing the kitchen first,
Yep.
living room,
Work it down.
one in a time, bedroom, kitchen after, you know what I mean?
Yep.
So you come across very well. Oh. And then the last one, communicate effectively. So keep the management and teamwork informed about the progress, potential delays, or any issues that might arise. So when the time change, when the task change, or come under stress, come under constraints of time or the budget money, so you have to communicate with the team, with your management, or with your own the boss, allocate the task, yeah?
Yep.
To keep the customer informed what's going on with that.
Yep.
So communicate is very important, yeah? Right. Anything else for this slides? Oh, no? All right, we move on next one. All right, seek assistance from college and when difficulties arise in achieving allocated tasks. As I said, by means we just said before, you identify potential helpers, consider who within your team appropriately, and ask them to help, or ask them to give your advice, delegate work so you can complete on time, without stressful, without pressure on yourself, yeah? Otherwise, on the other hand, you allocate yourself, prioritize your time, and from different time different days and to achieve that. Yeah? So break down your task. Now the second is communicate effectively. Yes, we mentioned before. Communicate with the team, communicate with the customer, communicate with the clients to talk about when anything change, anything the project change or task change. So let them know about what's going on with that to avoid confusion, costly, and delay. Okay. Now the last one, collaborate and share ideas. Yes, we work as a team, we work as a business plan, whatever it is, and then we share the idea, we share with the team. So in the end of the day, we can complete on time with an effective solution. Because everyone has different solution perspectively. One is a very limited. So we gotta sit down and sit with the team, look, better idea, brainstorm, any good idea, anything else, so it can input your and help you to complete a better solution. Yeah? All right. Anything else with the question, Paul? No? Move on. Okay. Identify factors affecting your work plans. So maybe skill, maybe your capability, maybe your ability, maybe your experience. So you come across maybe you have more than everything going well with your position, with your job. So if you talk about identify factors affecting your work plans, so they might have, if you look at the screen here, we might have several factors can affect work plans. So they're including internal factors like employee work, skill, workload, and organizational culture, and or external factors such as stakeholder, market condition, technological events, and stakeholder expectation. Okay. Now, employee skilling and training, you might not get up with the upskilling, maybe, or come across multiple skilling training. So you may be running a bit behind, or maybe you're not sure. You can talk to the line manager. Look, I need some more skill better than to adapt the new environment of work, new work position to that. So, and also the workload and resource allocation. Look at the workload, whether realistic and sufficiency of the resource can support you to doing the job, you know what I mean? Okay? And company culture and communication. So a positive and supportive work environment along with clear communication, foster collaboration and productivity. All right? And the training development, the last one. So as I said, upskilling, multiple skilling, or new skilling, training development very important for supporting individual employee to develop opportunity and improve their skill and performance. Yeah? Okay. Any question about this slide? No? No? All right. Now, communicate progress in the work plan to relevant personnel according to organizational policy procedure, and adhere or comply to your organizational policy procedure. Identify relevant personnel and using appropriate communication channels to share ideas, updates, and ensuring clarity and timely information delivery. Okay? And when organizational policy change, so you have to communicate with this, with the teamwork is essential to avoid costly mistake, avoid confusion and error. Okay? So this is what we talk about when the policy procedure change, when the new work practice change. So you have to keep informed with the teamwork, you have to keep informed with the manager maybe, and you have to keep informed, say for example, you got a new equipment come, new vehicle, new truck just arrived. With new technology, you have to follow the instructions to train employee, to train teamwork, to capable to operate the machine equipment, for example. Okay, so this is where the new policy procedure change apply to particular work practice or equipment or machinery. Okay, so anything else, Paul? Any more questions you want to talk about this? All right, move on. All right, so this is the end of session 2. As I said before, you need time to practice. And if anyone else has a change of practice or difficult to find a step, please come to me, ask me. I come over to help. Okay? Now, the key technique for this session 2 is having an internal communication policy that is followed. So make sure the new policy, make sure the new procedure, work practice distributed to the work page. You have to keep up yourself informed and communicate with the team. And by means that you sending an email, text, phone, SMS, Logi, QMS, or writing a letter to the team member. Okay? Now, putting information on your company intranet sites, newsletter, Facebook, community, Katanana, for example, and keep the community informed what's going on. Also, share the policy on your internal social media platforms, Facebook, all of us websites, for example, as well, and having the manager discuss the change in the team meeting early morning. In the technical, we do that every morning, okay? And then posting our update policy on the all of us notes board, keep update in the morning meeting at the hallway, keep our staff informed, and including policy in any staff contract, handbook, policy procedure, etc. Am I Bob?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Any more questions about session 2? No? All right, we move on, as I said here, and go on to session 3. Okay. So this is the last of the session 3. All right. Now, session 3 here, review the work performance. What does it mean by that? That means that you seek feedback from the time management, from relevant personnel. Relevant personnel means your teamwork, team member, your senior manager, departmental manager, and then record change to time management approach according to task instructions. Identify and plan opportunities for improvement in discussion with the college. So basically, this is the last session of reviewing work performance. Means you're recording down your task, what have you done, and what evidence, maybe what crucial information you have to record. Each for the timeline, each for the check down, each for the report. You know what I mean? All right. So any question about this one here, Paul? No? All right. Next one. Now, seek feedback from time management from relevant personnel to effectively seek feedback on your time management. So identify relevant personnel as well as senior manager, supervisor, college teamwork, team member, or maybe your clients again. They can offer insight into project deadline, workload, expectations, and overall performance. So as you look for the team, depending, for example, Delta, if you want to get feedback to your time management, you maybe have to check with them. Look, this is the time is, the project like that, and the workload is going to be expectation like this. And you maybe set feedbacks, look, we need your guy delegate, if you give me a hand at this, maybe that, maybe those. So we can give you the offer, we can give you the insight, we advise what we could delegate, maybe your task to someone to do, help you keep your hands. So maybe easier to complete your task with that. Yeah? Mm-hmm. And schedule time feedback session. So schedule formal meeting and dedicate time for feedback session with the teamwork, management, and time survey. And then prepare specific question, frame question that focus on specific areas of time management, such as prioritization, task delegation, and meeting deadlines. Now, actively listen, very important to people talk. So, listen to people, listen advice, if they give you some idea, some better advice, and take note to improve your time management skills. Now, listen carefully to the feedback and provide and take notes to document key area for improvement. Now, what's your job doing? Taking record your task book, your role. Is there anything you record down for the management like that? Take notes? So maybe like getting a quotation from the supplier.
Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah.
Some plus,
And what else? Say,
oh, you
maybe you like,
tag, you go to, put all that down. And
yeah,
electrical tagging, you put down in the computer.
yeah. So set feedback and time management on your relevant personnel for recording. So recording, you can record in quotation, can record in report, you can record in invoices, how much cost, your area, because you are maintenance worker as a team. So basically, you are account of the project, the scope of work, getting a supplier, all those things. So you write it down, you record down the full notebook, and in order to track down in the future easily, right? Okay. So any more question about this one? No? Okay, so this is suppose the last one here. To identify path opportunity for improvement in discussions with the college. Focus on active listening, seeking diverse perspective, and collaboratively brainstorming solution to address identified issues. So you plan yourself after record feedback. This area you need to look at whether you get opportunity for yourself improvement. Yeah. So discuss with the team members, and importantly focus on active listening and seeking diverse perspectives and collaboratively brainstorm solution to address identified issues area.
Yep.
Yeah. Any more question about this one? Alright, this is the end of session 3. You have a chance to practice, otherwise if you have a difficult step, please ask me to come to help. We move on the next slide. So this is the key techniques management, yeah? Key technique management for the session 3 is the time management. So time come to your hands are very valuable. And you know yourself, control your time, prioritize your time according to the job. Yes, set in the time calendar, the paper notes, the book, and so on. And it's basically require multiple skill of managing your time anyway. So, all right. And then ahead of schedule. So you plan ahead of schedule is better than anyone else at all. Because when you have an event setting schedule in the head, you know how to plan properly. Yeah? What will be going to happening next tomorrow or day after. Everything got a plan. So mean ahead of the schedule first. It's better for you to keep control. Yeah? Now the next one, accelerator. Accelerator, what's it mean by that book?
What's that?
Accelerator. Accelerator means speed up. Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Can you give me a sample of this? Accelerator?
No, I suppose the more you do a job, the more quicker you do it.
That's right. It's speed up, yeah, accordingly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get used to doing that job and find out where you did something wrong and you pick up on it.
Yeah.
Go faster.
Yeah. So it's because you have a time management and because you have a hack of schedule planning, and then you'll be able to accelerate the job, yeah, make it fast from the project 1 to project 2 to 3 to 4 like that, yeah. So make yourself easier, and then you make all deadlines as well.
Yep.
So once you have a plan ahead of schedule, you will be able to make all the job done by the deadline, headline, or whatever it is. Yeah? Then achieve the task within earlier or in advance days or week. So that means ahead of schedule. Go back to the second one, yeah? So achieve your task within earlier or in advance days or week. So you have the planning, you got time management, you have the prioritizing your job, and then once you're in the hand, you ahead of your schedule, your task, then you accelerate the task to be move on the milestone, project 1, 2, 3, 4 like that, yeah? And then you meet all deadlines, and of course you achieve tasks within earlier, yeah, or in advance days or weeks, yeah? Because you got a group plan, simple as that. Okay, and then because of that, you increase efficiency. So that means job come easy,
Yeah.
not so hard. Because you got plan already, everything's in the hands. Alright? And you will be able to design a new system, the second new system, the first system, and make a system more practical, safe, and quicker, easier for everyone to adapt it. Yeah? And then you have a schedule there. So schedule your time, schedule your task, schedule your personal skill, whatever it is, to achieve the task at the end. Okay? And then you will be able to arrange yourself with everything, time, task, and your personal work-life balance as well. So that will become the job easier for the key technique for yourself and strategies. Yeah? So any more question about this, Paul?
No.
Any more? Because this is the last one here, key techniques. Yeah? All good? Do you understand that at the end?
Yeah.
All good?
Yeah.
All right. Good. All right. Thank you very much for joining me for
Thank
this
you.
presentation. I appreciate your time, and I hope you take away with this valuable unit of competency. Thank you.
No worries.
Thank you.